A hush falls over Barcelona's iconic Camp Nou, the evening light dipping through the towering arches as the end of the summer transfer window looms, just dies out savory. Inside the club's slack offices, the air hums with anticipation, voices crackle over phones, fingers drum on polished mahogany desks, and the scent of fresh coffee mingles with the tang of new contracts waiting to be signed. It's in this charged atmosphere that whispers have repatent into a near certainty. FC Barcelona's about to land their next marquee, signing of the window. Can you feel the collective hearts fart verb the clots, fightful quicken, the meant truthfully seems upon us. For weeks, Barcelona's recruitment architects have orchestrated our delicate of negotiations, poring over every clauser, viking every option, and fending off rivals well read like vultures eager to pounce. The first tentative inquiries to the final handshake proposals. It has been a saga of careful planning and strategic patience. The object of their pursuit, none other than Marcus Rashford, the flat-foot English winger whose name has echoed through Europa's grandest stadiums. Today, Sorka's closed to bot, clubs confirm that a comprehensive loan deal has been hammered out, each side nodding in agreement at the fine print that spells out wage, playing time grants, and potential future purses, options. Oceans. The deal is done, or at least done so wang to walk and headlines to rower. Yet, as with an Upsilon transfer involving a player of Rashford's calibre, opinions diverge sharply. To same observers, Barcelona have struck gold, a swift, dynamic attacker whose a creative spark could light up the camp now, turf, or Vita breaking the bank. They bow into Rashford's lightning burst down the flank, and his knack for decisive runs has prodded the aimlessly into Xavi's vision. Others, however, beat their nails with ease, with food fresh round their snails. They arc that Rashford, once a prodigious talent bursting with promise, has since tried get trout patches of inconsistency. His form, they claim, some that aim to a once vibrant melody, nowdy, non-certain, uncertain tempo. Social media feeds explode with debates the spectacular finishes fares excuse of mischance, each else sharpening its digital nails in years in anticipation of the unfolding drama. Amidst the cacophony of punditry, one voice stands out for its honesty and gravitas, that of Paul Pogba. Once a midfield maestro at Manchester United and now roaming the pitches of his Monaco, the French World Cup champion did not hold back when commenting on Rashford's impending Catalan adventure. "This is crazy," Pogba exclaimed it during a stream session, his tone a blend of disbelief and excitement. You could almost see the animated flare of his hands as he spoke, the flicker of screens behind him catching the conscious of his expressive face. I'm happy for him because they took his shirt number away from him in Manchester. Tired of losing a great player, it's bad for them, but great for Barcelona, and even more second encapsulation of tot simple shirt number the digits Rashford once wore with pride has taken on a near legendas. To lose it, to watch someone all's done it in your stead, is to feel the cold wind of professional interference. In Pogba's words, it symbolized more than just digits stitched onto fabric. It was an emblem of respect, of legacy, and you risk stripping way a lay of a player's confidence. Yet, Pogba, ever the diplomat, was careful not to cast blame solely on the high-ups. He pointed the conversation towards the new coach, Ruben Amorim, and the impossible tightrope any upselling manager must walk wing, fogging a winning team. Him not even talking about Manchester United. Pogba continued, his voice steady now. Ativa's in its own players and the new coach wants to impose his style. I guess it's not his fault if he doesn't believe in a player. In the end, they need to win. If they don't win and don't play well, he'll be zaked. I'm happy for Marcus. With that, he offered us a perspective as sharp as a surgeon's scalpel, clear, fair, and unafraid of knives. But Pogba wasn't the only ins this summer, so, in our twist worthy of its own dramatic arc, and not a Blaugrana talent, Ansu Fati has also embarked on a long journey, this time to the French rivers as Monaco. Imagine the skiing Fati once highlights Barcelona's wonderkind jogging onto the same training grounds where Pogba now commands the midfield. Two players, zwei stories intertwined by fate and football's Kieselschon. The sensory details leap out. The crunch of gravel under trainers, the muted thud of balls meeting boards, the distant cry of gulls over the harbour. Fredou's over the harbour. Will Fati and Pogba rediscover the spark they once wilted together? Or will this Ronian prove a fleeting footnote in football's Kieseli's narrative? Back in Catalonia, all ears turn to Hansi Flick. The coachway's insistence on a dynamic left flank has defined Barcelona. Firms, pre-season preparation. Flick, with his intense gaze and tactical whiteboard, has reportedly pushed for fresh winger to revitalize his attack. The sort of player who can drift wide, cast on a seam of space, and carve others with a single explosive burst, and two explosive boosts. Enter Rashford at 27, season je still brimming with hunger, a player whose blistering pace can leave defenders stranded and whose direct octane demons. But fitting into a new league, a new locker room, and a new culture is never as simple as it seems. Can Rashford translate his Premier League pedigree into La Liga's uges? Only time will tell. As the final contractual signatures drew, Barcelona's fightful are left to daydream about dream-fit first glimpse of Rashford in the club's famed Blaugrana stripes. Will he glide past opponents like a comet streaking across midnight skies? Will he unleash thunderbolts of goals reminiscent of his early United years? Or will the weight of expectation anchor him in place, leaving him to fight for every inch of glory? The summer sun sets on this chapter, but the real story of triumph, adversity, and rebirth has only just begun. So here we stand at the edge of possibility, our collective breath held as the transfer window's clock ticks down. What will the next season bring? What the next season bring? New heroes, fresh heartbreaks, or perhaps a transcendent performance that unites fans across continents. Ohne Ting is Tertain, when Marcus Rashford steps onto the Camp Nou Touv. The world will be watching, hearts pounding, ready for the next twist in a tale that promises to be as unpredictable as the beautiful game itself.